Okay, today I've come to introduce to you some of the herbs that you need. They are very loaded in nutrients, minerals, vitamins, and other contents. Okay, here we are. This is called fenugreek. Fenugreek is a yellowish, it has yellowish seeds, and it's very easy to grow. So when you get the seeds, maybe next time I will get the seeds of all this and I will show you how I do plant them in my balcony, just at the back and the front of the compound. So this is fenugreek. One man that that sells vegetable in the market, when I went to inquire, I asked him, I was like, when I went for inquiry, I asked the man, he had them. And I was having them at home. And I asked that man, he's just a village man. I asked him, what does this do? The man said, here in Uganda, because I based in Uganda, Kampala, and the man told me that this is very good for milk production for women that still give birth. Maybe after you put to birth and milk are completely dried up from the breast. The man said that this helps a lot. So fenugreek leaves are very, very loaded. Yes, it's loaded in nutrients, in mineral, in vitamins, in fiber also. And at times it helps in control of cholesterol. You chop it and you make use of it when you are cooking. Most of my vegetables, I don't overboil them. I put them when the food is almost done. Or you can as well cut, and they put with banana leaves on top of whatever you are cooking. You check the minutes, like 2-3 minutes. 2 minutes is so much. You remove and you eat. Then we travel to this one is very common, spring onions. God created onions, so it has sulfur content, and we know what sulfur does in the system. Yes, it fights bacteria. It fights bacteria. And this, whenever you are using it, you put it when the food is about to get done. Like the Arabs, because anywhere I travel, I try to reach out to their kitchen or the restaurant. I monitor what they have there. Like Arabs, they don't cook this. They chop spring onions and they put for people to make use of it. So this is what we call spring onions. Have you seen it? Spring onions. So you use both the stem and also the leaves. Then we go to baby spinach. Spinach is very, very good. It helps also in controlling of blood pressure. It has fiber, it has nutrients and vitamins also in it. Then we go to spearmint. This is spearmint. This is very good for tea. This is very good for juice. I didn't introduce it the time I was making juice because it's not everybody that loves something that is so scenty. It is very scenty. We have different kinds of meat. This one is spearmint, S-P-E-A-R. This is ordinary mint, M-I-N-T. This is very good for intestine, very good for bloating, very good for heartburn. Have you seen all this? These are herbs God created for us to keep treating ourselves instead of using drugs. I am not saying that drugs are not okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you start with what God created to nourish the inside of that body you are having. So this is mint, this is spearmint. We have ordinary or another type of mint again, peppermint. Yeah, everything about mint is very good for tea. And at times, have you seen this one? You can plug it, put in your container of water, just some pieces of it. You put in your container of water. For people that are having big stomach, yes, if you know that your stomach is big, and you're like asking myself, what will I do to this stomach? I always recommend, have you seen moringa seed? Immediately you take, all these things will reach there. Let me not be in a hurry. And one thing about this meat, even if you go to the market to buy it, after plucking out the leaves, you get it, or plucking up the leaves to use. Have you seen, like this, you can plant this root part and it will start germinating again, it will start growing. These things you put in your buckets, fancy nice buckets that can serve as your flowers in your balcony. Yes, because it's leaves, it will start to rotten. But if you don't want to finish it, that the minute you come back, put it in the freezer till when you are going tomorrow. so that it will be as fresh as the way you got it the previous day. Then, for flattening of stomach and also for digestion, you can put your lemon, more bobbed one. You can squeeze some sieve out there, then drop some drops inside that water, which means you can finish a full 4 liters without you knowing. Water is very important to our system. So you make sure, when your water, we call it spice water, when your water is spiced, you can take the water as much as you think. So I've taught us about mint, spearmint. Have you seen the difference? Spearmint is long, the leaves are long. Have you seen the nature of the leaves? They are long. Have you seen the way they are? Very. If you get this and smell it, you'll be like, wow. So we go here now, cut meal. Me, I use cut meal in everything. Have you seen from beginning of this cut meal to the end, I use it. When I just get after washing, I slice each of and every part apart from the tip of the buttocks that has soil. So you chop off those ones. If you have them in the garden, you keep cutting. The more you cut, the more it springs, it shoots out properly. Then we go to parsley. Arabs love parsley a lot. Have you seen this? Parsley, you don't cook it. We don't cook parsley. When we are going to make salads, I will show you how to use parsley. And at times, I chop my parsley and put in a container. Anytime you feel like eating, you can put some spoons of parsley and you sprinkle on top of the food. Yes, I chop it the way I chop in tiny forms. My garlic, you scoop. I prefer eating raw garlic, or you parboil it in, just put it in the heat. Let me use that word. You heat it a bit, you remove it. Then this parsley, you chop it small portion. You put in your bowl and they put in the fridge. Parsley is very good. Parsley is rich in vitamins. Parsley has antioxidant content in it, and it has vitamin K, it has vitamin C. When you are consistent with all these things, flu, cold will not know your address. Your kitchen must be rich with all these things. If you don't have a garden and it happens that you go to the market and buy them, you preserve them well. We always hear about THYME. This is it. It has tiny leaves. And it has its own scent. Oh my God. I love people, banana. I love herbs. Then this is oregano. Oregano. O-R-E-G-A-N-O. Oregano. Oregano is also very rich. Yes. It helps in skin. It helps in digestion. So oregano is very, very good. Oregano. Have you seen it? Have you seen the way it's looking? Oregano. That this is the giant of all my herbs. I love it so much. This is celery. In everything I cook, I put celery. And at times you drink. Remember when we're doing juicy, we put this with green apple and with cucumber. Remember? You can blend this and you eat it alone. Celery is very rich. It has a lot of vitamins, has a lot of minerals. It has fiber. It has antioxidant. It has anti-inflammatory content. These things are medicinal. They are medicine on its own. Then we come here right now, rosemary. This is rosemary. Rosemary is not only for eating, it is a repellent. Yes, I plant my rosemary inside the house. In the morning, because it survives through sunshine, I put out. And the smell will still be in the house. When you are overstressed, go for rosemary. You can use rosemary for stew, for meat, for chicken, for tea. You can use it as a tea. Drop some, boil it, fresh, you will sleep like a newborn baby. Okay, have you seen this? There are some that are like this. These ones are having already big tree, but mine from the house. Okay, so your rosemary, when you want to preserve them, you do what? You just peel like this. You don't put the sticks. Have you seen what I'm doing? Have you seen? I wish you are around to smell my hands. Oh my God, smelling good, smelling very good. I don't take any of my herbs, to dry outside, especially when I want to blend them into powder. When you learn these things, you learn to blend your spices. You start to manufacture your own spices. 100% possible. Because what I am is what I teach people. What I've done is what I teach people. You get it? You learn to do your own spices. All the spices we purchase or buy from the market, so that you know what you are eating. Some of these people selling these things, they put, should I say, at times they can put things in order to increase in volume to make money. So my spices, I do get them from my herbs. This my fenugreek. When I get the seeds, I dry my seed organic and I blend. This is a serious pain relief. So please, if there are some which you don't know how to use, in comment you ask questions, or any you have heard and you want to ask more questions about them. The next time we are doing spices, I will show you how I blend my spices. God created a lot for the nourishment of our bodies, but we've neglected all these things. We've neglected them. That's why you've seen people developing tummy, people developing about how will I say it? Once you are eating the right things, are you getting me? And in the right way. Yes, because everything has its measurement. So thank you and thank you and thank you million times for creating our time to join Kitchen of Life. This platform will never disappoint you. We learn a lot. Remain blessed. Love you all. Thanks.